how people see Superman is like, oh, he's perfect. He's got super strength.
Yeah.
And he has these things that no one can have, right?
Yeah.
And that's where I think, which is cool. Like we want to be strong like Superman. We want to be courageous like Superman. But at the same time, I feel like we respect the people more that put in the work like Batman. Batman is the one, because he doesn't have any powers, he has to work that extra hard, and I feel like he gets noticed more because he has to go from one building to the next one. He has to build, and obviously him being human himself, he's taking risks. Like he's not looking down before he jumps. He just jumps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that where I feel is more inspirational, because again, like when you look at someone that's obviously got like the nice car or the big house or whatever, I feel like they're not paying. I feel like that's their Superman, but they don't realize the Batman behind it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, 100%. I think what I love about Batman is that he's the perfect example of going the extra mile in order to overcome adversity. And he will do everything. He will learn everything from all angles in order to accomplish something, right? And that's what I love about him. It's so goal oriented. Whereas Superman's like the thing I love about the story of Superman is that he's so perfect, but yet that's not his problem. His problem is self-worth. And so, in understanding how powerful he is, that's really his unfolding. It's and with that, will you do good or bad? And obviously, if you understand your self-worth, you understand how to self-respect, and in so doing, you'll obviously choose the side that's good.
Do you think control has something to do with it as well? Because I've even seen some Superman cartoons where it's like Superman knows how powerful he is, but he has to draw the line before he loses himself.
100%. It's kind of like, it's interesting because it ties into like his parallel, which is like Spider-Man. In a way, he really is a parallel to him, where it's all about great power, great responsibility. And so when an individual has been given such an altitude, it's very much, it's up to him, but it's also very important that he's ethical in his stance. And also he has a very strong understanding what his morality is. Because in so doing, he understands his part in the dynamic of taking care of the whole.
Yeah.
I mean, because you don't give someone with power, like I think, who was it? Ted Roosevelt said this once. I love what he said. He said, give give young men ambition without any sense of moral judgment, and that is how you destroy society. And I thought, wow, that's so true.
Well, that's right.
Because then their ambition ends up being, because it promotes itself, right? So is it about like money, sex, and drugs, or is it about like, moving the next generation into the positions that are actually, like into information that's going to serve them to be more resourceful in the now, not in the past.
Yeah. And that's where I think, going back to